Don't even try that with me.
Yeah, I'll say that. You know what's funny, man? All the kids that, all the kids graduate high school.
Wow.
Except, have all the yards.
Yeah, well, you said they got their GED.
Only ones got their GED was Maya and Lil Durk.
Okay.
And Moorman. The rest of them regularly.
Oh, okay. Who is Lil Man, the light one?
The long day.
Oh, okay.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the
Oh, damn.
I can't believe he kept his girlfriend prisoner underneath a beam. And her children locked in the room.
Joe quit already? That's tough.
I can't believe he left his girlfriend prisoner underneath a beam and her children locked in the room. I can't believe his girlfriend prisoner underneath a beam and her children locked in the room. Huh? What, you just talking to her? I didn't know he was crazy like that, Jack. I know, buddy, you always say, they don't want me to get my brother, but you used to always tell buddy, you got any type of problem, you let me know. Wow.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago where the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Kickoff for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Miles. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 66 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian as a long jumper,
yes,
right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat
touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
30-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes.
Complete.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Now left side on the swing pass. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle there to make the grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Goodwin, incomplete. It's
an incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to go up top again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
By the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in by Snead. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Taken down.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
They'll run with a rookie second-rounder. It's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Tackle made.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a 1st and goal. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
At the Eagles' 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Wentz. And he finds the tight end, Rodgers. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
And 4.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mark Marquise Goodwin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Raven first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing is Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
7 at the 50-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From midfield now, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Now Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Fletcher Cox in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. This is taken at the 18. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Check, 48's the mic. Let's go, dude. Sunday. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's find two. Let's find two.
To throw is Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin.
That's going to lead.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Tight end rock. Easy. Easy. Down the man inside. Down the man.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. That's to Fulgham, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
Check. 40's mark. 40's the mark. Get the ball. You got tight right there.
Wentz now on 1st down. There's the former quarterback, Greg Ward Jr. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. From the 10. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this 2nd half.
Kickoff for Philadelphia.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Number 26.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Looking to get it to Ward, intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It was Brandon Graham that...
Something not right. What up? Oh, wow, yeah, that's definitely not right. All right.
Came in there and got it.
Down back at the 38-yard line.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
First down.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around with lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now a carry here for their fullback. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
On Wentz is intercepted yet again. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
By the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. He's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter.
Ravens 21, Eagles 17.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's able to take it across midfield before
2nd and 6.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
That leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Jackson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Wentz now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rodgers. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
It's 4th down.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. They couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
48, come on, 48, come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Again, it's Wentz. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Baltimore.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They find some open field here.
Let's go, Justice.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Baltimore.
Justice Hill. 68 yards, and the Ravens will extend their lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get 1 look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. Gets around him, and only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 32.
GG, bro. Yes, sir, Deshaun. I was trying to see what Deshaun had. Deshaun was going dumb.
Teach him young. Ain't that right, Don? Yep. Tell him how much you getting paid for making this coffee this morning. $5. No, you're not getting paid a damn thing. So over at Big Face Coffee, you bake the coffee for free if it's for me. Amen.
Nigga tell me about the dumbest shit. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna go back to our original office playbook.
tween. Half spin. 1, 2, step tween. Watch how he sent him. Step tween. Ooh, my knee. Look at son on the bench with his hand on his head, though.
Man, shut the fuck up. Oh.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Marcus Peters. No gain on the play. Second
down, Cousins.
The 30-yard line.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
A gain of 11 on the
How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. We're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
At the Ravens' 41-yard line.
To throw, Cousins. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. There's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Eric Kendricks in on the
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens 1st down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. A 2nd-round pick from Ohio State. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
6-yard line.
This defense has really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Cousins gives way to Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Pick up on the play. 1st down, Vikings.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Dalvin Cook. It's a pickup of 3. brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins to Jefferson on the slant. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 23. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. Derek 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
1st down, Minnesota.
Cousins on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown.
Justin Jefferson there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Ravens 0.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball?
It got his man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 73 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. Dancing to his left. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
26-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jackson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got Snead. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
This time, Jackson will throw it. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Vikings 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
That boy chucked all over the field. I mean, that shit Sunday.
And the return across midfield.
And Sunday. GG, bro. Yes, sir, Chuck Crocker. Need that out of you Sunday, my G. You just seen that score, Joy. You talk about trash. You seen that, man. Stop playing, man. You say that. Stop playing. Should have seen that Eagles game earlier. Dub. Trust. I got no views. I'm still streaming. Feel me? It's all about.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. To throw, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Complete
23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell taking it in. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground. And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone, how about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
That's a very important play.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Thanks to Frank Clark, that play was doomed from the start. What a job defensively.
Back at the 20-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it. You work at it. But I don't care how much you prepare, it is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 68 yards. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 52 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this will be caught. They get the 2, and they double them up now at 16-8.
16. Ravens 8. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Throw left side, complete. It's Andrews. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 45-yard line.
I don't know who won. I'm on that screen right now.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Again, Jackson. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Come on, Joe.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 33 yards. These two teams all tied after 1. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Being chased out left. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Now first and 10 at the 11. Now it's Mahomes again. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judah.
I got
so after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Forced out to his left. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
Stevies love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the gun, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Oh, my
God. He will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be fourth down and a few inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Let me hit it with the get out.
Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe.
And nothing but daylight ahead. And
my God.
For a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Ravens 23, Chiefs 22.
No, he's not trying to accept the fact that he's playing.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On first and 10, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable.
Oh, wow.
So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And 6.
Okay. Oh, hold on, man.
On third down, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
He's
And
psycho.
that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a
Oh,
Ravens touchdown.
That ain't in my book.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Oh, my God. You just had a string.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 30, Chiefs 22.
Dummy.
Justin
got all my
Tucker to kick
touchdowns.
off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And this one will be brought back to the 22. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
I told you, dummy. You want a gulag trip, bro? It's free for you.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. 3-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
One man in the backfield. That's Ingram on second and goal.
Hey, bro, they only $90, dummy. Just buy a new pair.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
No gain on the play.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll look to run with Ingram, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, as the first half is winding down, as the Ravens push further out in front.
That's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
Don't be shot, bro.
You see the result
You
right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Now you got that much following you like a lost dog.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Going deep here for Watkins. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Blocker. Dummy, don't you remember that episode? Hey, Aaron, don't you remember that episode of Family Guy with Megan and Sugar Brown?
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Huh? Hey, bro, don't let her get Zoe, dummy.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
I'll be the lawyer.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Yeah. Dummy, this like the ball court.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35. What a run there. I mean, you got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands. And guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
That's when you take nice to your own hands.
For a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown.
Exactly. Hey, you want to get my sister to do it?
Rashawn Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be caught.
Yes, it is.
It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Ravens 44, Chiefs 22.
Yeah, COVID hour. Well, you weird regardless.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Hey, bro, you want me to touch that try to get out of the game?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It don't matter. Jordan can come across more disrespectful than you. Yeah. No, you don't.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get it.
All right, well, let me talk to us. She think we cool. I mean, I might, but that's beside the point. Dummy, all you can hear is spank ass. Dang. Oh my gosh, it's a mystery to us.
Play clock down to 0.
Yo.
And this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Dummy, she trying to get y'all to have a... Bro, he coming deep sideways, he get his line flat.
Successive penalties have him looking now at a 1st and 20. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just
bro,
not
no,
successful.
bro,
Trying to throw the ball,
bro. You
just
talking
didn't work on that one.
Completed.
You.
No yardage.
God. All right, and you can get me
And
caught
this is
too.
caught by Watkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
All right.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Kansas City.
Oh, all right. It's out of there. It's above you now.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. And again, it's Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 45 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
40. Then you get a life.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Chiefs 30. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
A mental silence. Down the street, definitely delivers some stuff.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
I'm talking about as far as you know, you keep and go,
brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tano Passanio. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And
that's why I'm really
Ravens touchdown.
All these, oh yeah, he quit. How she always want to be toxic. Now she don't want to be toxic. That's beyond me. But now she want to be a saint. Child, please. Mirror not a, oh, if Mirror a boy, something not right. First of all, you the only boy in here. Me and Erna men. Me and Hitler are men.